And that means he's not gonna end up with any college credits, right? He might only end up with a GED, but he's still done with high school and he can do whatever the next step is, right? Now, here's where it really pays off. I mean, that's huge to me, but here's where it really pays off.
After surviving 2 devastating car accidents, a struggling mother stood before the court as her son faced serious school attendance issues. Instead of punishment, the judge offered hope, recommending a military-style academy that could completely change the teenager's future before it was too late.
Yes, indeed.
Do we care which one?
I don't think.
Okay. He trying to poach a client?
I think that coach is. We just start calling names and getting documents.
Appreciate that. Your appearance for Ms. Hunter.
Sir Josh, I bring on behalf of this, state your name for the record.
Thank you.
So you're going to present the court with our plea offer. We will be entering a guilty plea under the delayed sentencing statute 771 to 1 count of criminal responsibility violation. If it actually be dismissed out.
Thank you. Ma'am, I've got paperwork that says you got a son and you've got a daughter. So let's start with your son. What's his name? Eric? How old is Eric? All right. And your daughter's name?
Azaria Allen,
Spell it, Azaria.
Ariyaah.
It's a pretty name. How old is she? Okay. So she's not even human right now.
No. No.
She'll be human again, hopefully a couple years. Yeah. Nothing worse than old middle school girls. All right. Really, you got lucky. Good, good. All right. So my paperwork says that Eric has missed 265 hours and Azaria has missed 129 hours. Sound right? You satisfied with the facts? All right. I will accept the plea. So what's going on and what's the plan so that's not a problem next school year?
Well, that's the reason as to why they missed little man, right, Eric and Mr. Westfall, because a lot of it was suspension. He had got suspended for 10 days at a time, multiple different occasions.
What's he getting in trouble for?
Just he the class clown, he likes to put his hands on people.
He thinks he's an entertainer. Yeah.
So that was my where I was pretty much finding it for either withdraw or direct felon, and then he'd be able to go to another
Right.
school. So I went through.
When's he turn 16? When's he turn 16?
I'm sorry, it was another part of the missing school. Why did it so much? I was in a bad car accident. Actually 2 different ones. I was almost nearly decapitated. I don't know if you see it from there.
My eyes aren't that good, but
You could see my fall, but you can, I had the police report and everything. You could legit, that how bad last
you're doing pretty well now.
I'm doing much better, yes. Other than dealing with,
The litigation, the
Yeah.
headaches, the physical headaches and the legal headaches.
When was the accident? Okay. Wow, you're doing real good. Yeah.
2 weeks later, I bought a new car. And then the day after my dog's 13th birthday in March, 2 months later, same exact spot, Telegraph and Breland, somebody smashed it to me again, coming out of the Taco Bell parking lot as I'm going straight down Telegraph. They told the vehicle also.
But, let's see, you have, with these little lights, maybe stops future ones because it looks like so they're putting in.
Yes, I'm the reason for the construction at, Breland and Telegraph. If you go that way,
I don't.
But, turning like that.
Good. Well, maybe it'll prevent that. Good.
So it doesn't help her in this situation,
Right.
but, here I won't say she's never gonna be in a car accident again, but we definitely know that her major, life situations were a big contributor to a lot of these absences. I know her son had a lot of suspensions, but as we were kind of going through it definitely fed into it. So I think forward looking, obviously, car accidents would be great.
And a lot of it was me having to sign them out, because I had to work around when I had to be, when somebody would be able to pick them up. So there's times I had to pick them up early.
Right.
And I didn't know that counted.
Yeah.
So that was another part that played.
All right.
But it's the first and last time.
All right. So Mr. Hadley's explained to you how the delayed works. I'm going to have you under my thumb for 12 months. Don't commit any new crimes and the attendance issues don't continue next year. Then we'll dismiss it. I want you to think about something for your son though. I think they might have changed the age qualifier. So I want you to check this out online. To me, it sounds like he's a kid that doesn't do well with just conventional school. Yeah.
Yeah,
So check out the Michigan Youth Challenge Academy. It used to be he had to be 16 to go to the program. They do it twice a year. They run one that starts in July and they run one that starts in January. So even if that's still the case, I want you to check it out though, because they might have changed it. You could do the January one. So let's just assume that's the case. He's still got to be 16 to start. He goes in January, goes to Battle Creek. For the first 2 weeks, you can't even talk to him. I mean, it's like lockdown. They just keep him so busy, they don't have time for anything. But 5.5 months later, he's done with high school. Done with high school. So how he's done depends on what he takes with him. So it depends on how many high school credits he's got. So he might come out with a GED. He might come out with a diploma. Kids that have got a bunch of credits when they go there, they actually come out with some college credits because the program is they actually bring community college professors from Kalamazoo Community College. They bring them onto campus and teach the kids. So I tell people it's like boot camp, like military boot camp meets community college. All right. Michigan Youth Challenge Academy. I've sent lots and lots of kids there over the last 20, almost 30 years. Yeah.
He's only, right now, he's going to the 20 next break. He's only
Yeah. Doesn't, then that means he's not gonna end up with any college credits, right? He might only end up with a GED, but he's still done with high school and he can do whatever the next step is, right? Now, here's where it really pays off. I mean, that's huge to me, but here's where it really pays off. When he comes out, he's going to be exposed to the military because they're going to have the recruiters on campus all the time talking to the kids, trying to sell them on the military because military recruiters love to sign kids up to come out of the challenge because those kids know what to expect from boot camp, right? They don't say, oh, I'm homesick, I got to go. I don't know if you knew this, but recruiters, the way their job performance is measured is how many of the people they sign up to go into the Army, the Navy, Coast Guard, whatever, how many of them stay beyond 1 year. That's how their job eval works, right? So if they sign up a bunch of kids that stay for their 4-year enlistment or 3-year or 10-year, whatever they do, that looks really good for the recruiter. And they know that the main reason most people don't last the first year when they go into the military is because they've never existed in that structured of an environment. Michigan Youth Challenge Academy, boot camp meets community college. So if I'm a recruiter and I know if your Eric comes out of the challenge and he's ready to go into the Army and you said, bud, as soon as you're 17, I'll sign the paperwork, you're gone. That recruiter wants him bad because there's a really good chance he'll stay for his entire enlistment, right? Because if you think about it, the military puts a whole bunch of money into them that first year. And if they leave after that first year, they lose their investment, right? So check it out. They've got a real good online presence. They also do open houses, right? And orientations, like they used to always have them at the Armory in Taylor. Okay, so they take their show on the road, so you don't have to go to Battle Creek to see what they're all about. But check it out. So even and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So even if he can't get in until he's 16, he could be working. He could be working towards that for next January.
So
They did change it.
Oh, 15.5 to 18.
No, so all right. So now the pressure's on because you can't wait until the end of June to say, yep, he's going because there's a lot of paperwork. Right. So get started on it. Yep.
The youth is not yet 16 on day one, but will turn 16 before the last day of the cycle. It was considered 15.5.
Yeah, and the cycle's 5.5 months. Yep.
Or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great program. It's great. It's a huge confidence builder because, kids, they end up accomplishing things academically and physically that they never thought they could do. Like, I'm good at math. I didn't think I was good at math. You know what that can do for confidence, right? When you think you suck at something and all of a sudden you realize I'm not bad at this. That's a huge confidence builder. So I told the mom a few minutes ago, I've seen kids come out of there and not even their feet aren't touching the ground, right? A couple months later, the world's kicked them around a little bit and they realize they can't do anything they want, but they feel like they can. And that's a good way to start a new stage of life. All right. All right. So back to business. Stay out of trouble. No attendance issues. We dismiss it. Any questions? Goodbye. Good luck. All right. Mr. Schomer, you can hear us all right?
Yes, now I
Thank
can.
you. All right. What do we got?
Someone will be pleading guilty or no contest, I believe, I'm sorry, to the operating over swing impaired reduction. In exchange, we'll be dismissing the 3 original charges.
Okay. All right. Is that correct, Mr. Schomer?
I could barely hear her. I didn't understand her.
Okay. My understanding is that. Oh, that's right. My understanding is that you're going to plead guilty to the added charge of operating while visibly impaired, and the 3 original charges from December 2, 2025 would be dismissed.
Yes.
And Your Honor, we are requesting to enter the no contest plea due to the lack of memory. He cannot recall the specific details. I am willing to stipulate for the purposes to the police report and can put a factual basis on.
That's very helpful. Thank you. Mr. Schomer, so you understand your rights and options?
Yes, I do.
And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, I do.
And do you understand that when you say no contest, you're literally saying, Judge, I'm not fighting that charge?
Yes, yes.
So if I get facts that support the plea, then we're going to move forward. There'll be a sentencing at some point. Just as
Yes,
if you pled guilty. You understand that?
yes.
Okay. Counsel, go ahead. Give me some facts.
Thank you, Your Honor. So according to the investigator's report, on or about December 2nd of 2025, Mr. Schomer was operating a motor vehicle in the area of Charlemagne and LaSalle. That was in Huron Township, Wayne County. Subsequently, this vehicle was investigated by law enforcement, and Mr. Schomer did submit to a blood draw, which was, and I don't have the BAC handy, but we would stipulate to that level for purposes of the plea.
0.244.
And
Right.
is the
You
court
satisfied?
satisfied? I'm satisfied.
All right. Well, if you two are satisfied, I'm certainly satisfied. I'll dismiss the original 3 charges. What's your client's status with his current sentence? When's he done?
Your Honor, so he received on a separate file, 2 separate non-concurrent consecutive 90-day sentences, and it was related to some severe alcohol abuse while he was
Right.
resolving a misdemeanor. We're asking that we potentially be heard on that. If Your Honor is inclined, we would like to ask that he potentially have some of that time suspended so he can take care of this sentencing PSI, return to court personally for sentencing, and show the progress. I've spent a lot of time getting to know him. This was an alcohol-rooted problem, Your Honor. He meant no disrespect to the court or the court's orders. He's actually very appreciative of the time he spent. He's done over a couple months of the sentence. His out date isn't until August, but we're hopeful that he can get out and restabilize his life. He's going through the process of a potential foreclosure. His utilities are getting shut off. He's lost his job. He's paid severely, but he's pleased with his future potentially if he can get it right back on track. And he's taken accountability now for the underlying offense. He stands before the court asking for some mercy and reconsideration, where this court rightfully sent him to jail because he had an alcohol issue that was preventing him from following court orders. That is not the case right now. He's doing significantly better, Your Honor.
Do you want to weigh in?
To the court's discretion, but I would like the court to remember that this incident with 0.244 was when Mr. Felmer should have been on probation, which included no alcohol. The last time we were here on this case, he showed up with a point, I think, 11 to court that morning. I think that was the 3rd time that the court had an incident where he was intoxicated.
Yep.
And if I could add one thing, Your Honor.
Sure.
So we believe that was rock bottom, appearing in court intoxicated. He indicated he wasn't thinking clearly. He didn't realize how strong the alcohol had gotten a hold of him. This is an individual that's lived a very positive life. He's 65 years old. He did 4 tours of active duty. He's a veteran. He also served for an additional 10 years beyond that. He supports an elderly mother who's in her 90s. He really wants to reach out and make sure that she's okay. And this was based on his alcoholism, and he's willing and able to maintain his sobriety. He says he would never go back, not only because he's scared straight from the jail. This is the first time he's ever done time in jail at his age. So we are asking the court to extend some grace, let him prove he can stay sober on the outside and appear before Your Honor for sentencing and go from there.
Counsel, I'm not in the habit of commuting my own sentences.
I understand.
I'm willing to consider doing so. if I know where he's going. So for example, if he's going to leave Wayne County and go to an inpatient facility to continue his work on his sobriety or intensive outpatient plan, something along those lines, but I'm not going to suspend sentence just so he can come home and see what happens.
We understand that. We want to make sure he has the support structure he needs to be successful. He does have a property in Romulus with the court with supervision. You know, we don't have to have him just go white knuckle it. We can have testing to supervise. We would not oppose that. And then he can get scheduled with an inpatient facility or an outpatient facility. We can get him to submit to a substance abuse evaluation immediately. It's just harder when he's in custody.
No, I understand that. I'll tell you what. If my probation department thinks he's eligible for our sobriety court program, I'll take him in my court program.
Very good, Your Honor. We'd appreciate that. Is it possible that sentencing would be set at an expedited basis? We don't mind waiving certain aspects of the PSI. It's just he is in custody.
I can't waive it because it's the assessment's required by state law. The problem I've got is my probation department's all at a conference right now.
Very good.
Mr. Schomer, do you know what your actual out date is?
No, not offhand.
I believe it's August.
Counsel, let's do this. And I don't think I need you for this, Madam Prosecutor. Let's set up a time where we can get we'll get you and Mr. Schomer back on Zoom next week sometime.
Thank you.
Because next week I've got my probation department back. My thought process is this. Let's see if you can find a slot. My thought process is I'll put him in a breakout room with my probation department just so they can ask him some basic questions to see if they think he's eligible for our program.
Very good.
Ask her. Yeah, ask Vanessa or if her or Avery have any idea, or maybe Melissa does, or Mariah does. By then, counsel, you have an actual count on his time. So if I decide I'm going to let him out, I'll know I'm suspending 20 days of the sentence or 28 days of the sentence or whatever the math works out to be. With the idea that we schedule him for an immediate PSI and sentencing into sobriety court if probation thinks he's eligible.
Thank you, Your Honor. We appreciate that consideration, and I will go visit with Mr. Schomer to make sure he's aware of what's going on as well.
Actually, we can do this. Let's do this because I don't want to keep the jail tied up because they probably got some other court waiting for that interview room. You're in communication with your client, so I'm going to have Heather reach out to you after she gets some information from probation so we can try to schedule that meeting next week.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
And Mr.
All right.
May I just briefly address Mr. Schomer?
Yeah. You want a breakout room? You do it privately?
No, that's okay. Just
That's all right.
hang
Go
in there,
ahead.
Mr. Schomer. I'm going to come see you soon. This is progress. Take care, okay?
Stop here tonight.
No, sir. We've got to wait for the next hearing, but I'm going to come see and explain it, okay? You can reach out to me by phone as well today.
I can call you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So you'll hear from us, counsel.
I'll be standing by. Thank you. Thank you
All right.
again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, you know what? We'll send her an email or something.
Yeah, the prosecutor for Volvo is on Ann DeMichael, who's on Zoom as well.
I'm sorry. I was focused on that file. Say it again.
Ann DeMichael, and then Imperial Bag is on Zoom, and the prosecutor's ready for them.
All right. People versus Amanda Michael.
Good afternoon, Judge. Paul Youngs on behalf of Mespin, Amda Michael.
Good morning.
Good
counsel.
afternoon, Your Honor. Zach Learman on behalf of the city of Belleville.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor.
Your Honor,
You want
go
me to
ahead,
read that?
Counselor. I'm sorry.
We'll waive reading and stand mute as to the arraignment, and we have worked out a deal Mr. Learman has offered to let my client plead to allowing an unlicensed person to drive and the dismissal of the underlying charge, DWLS.
All right, thank you. Mr. Amdemichael, do you understand your rights and the options those rights give you?
Yeah, yes, sir, I do.
Do you understand the possible penalty for this added charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that wonderful information, are you pleading guilty to that charge today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Are we done? We got anybody else that's in jail?
I think the deputy wants to.
Deputy, what do you got?
Hey, Judge Oakley, how you doing today, sir? Happy Thursday. I wanted to make sure you were done with Mr. Kenneth Schomer.
We are. Thank you very much.
All right, so y'all have a great day and a great weekend.
You do. Yep,
Thank
stay
you.
safe.
You too.
All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Andemichael.
Oh, no problem.
So, on what is that? February 28, 2026, did you drive a vehicle in Belleville?
Yes, sir, I did.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes, sir, it was.
I'll accept your plea if both the attorneys say they're satisfied with the facts.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
So am I. I'll dismiss the original charge. Mr. Youngs, tell me something about your client.
There's this bit of irony, but I'd like to say that my client was working when he got pulled over, which is, at least he's not sitting on a couch or driving to score drugs or whatever. He was actually door dashing.
Okay.
He's outside of the underlying charges that got his license suspended. He's been clean since then. He just hasn't gotten with the DLAD and did all that arduous work to get his license back. So
are you working with him on that?
I've referred him to Mark Gilbert. So
good.
Dotted line.
Good. Okay. Yeah. All right. Currently you're working, sir?
Yes, sir, I am.
Who do you work for and how long have you been employed there?
Well, yeah, currently I am, I just got a job at Kroger's, which is about 2 miles from my house.
Good.
I previously, before that, I was working with my brother at the flip houses. So I was helping him with, cleaning out the basement and stuff like that. With the Kroger's, I actually, my first day is on Saturday at 11 a.m.
All right. Good luck with the new job.
Thanks, sir.
All right. So normally I would order fines and costs and 4 days on the court work program. Work program is an alternative to jail. I don't want to set you up for failure because I know transportation is an issue. So I'm going to give you the option instead of jail or work program. I'm going to have you do charity work. So
Okay.
I'm going to order that you pay $500 fines and costs. If you need to talk about options, you can have a conversation, start a conversation through our website on our contact me email. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. As far as the time, I'm going to order that you do 30 hours community service, document those hours to the court between now and August 1st.
Yes, sir.
Any nonprofit registered as such with the IRS. We've got a list of organizations at the court that we can supply you that are pre-approved, but any nonprofit, if you have any question, have them pre-approved before you actually spend time with them.
Yes.
Official letterhead from that charity that shows you've done the hours, that letterhead has to come to us between now and August 1. Any questions?
No, sir.
Mr. Youngs?
Can he have 2 weeks or a month to pay the $500, Your Honor?
Will a due date of 30 days do it for you, sir?
Would it be possible to, like my family's helping me out with the financial situation till I get my first check.
Would 60 days do it, Mesfin?
I'm sorry?
Would 60 days do it?
That'd be wonderful.
All right, then you don't have to contact us to get, just get it paid within 60.
Yes, sir.
All right, anything else, gentlemen?
No, Your Honor.
I'll follow up if there's any hiccups, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your
Thank you,
Honor.
Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Antonio, is it Campos?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Campos, activate your camera. Are you dismissing everything, counsel?
No, Your Honor, got on there and it's a little chaotic, but what we're dismissing is there's 6 charges. We're dismissing.
Do it the other way. What do you want him to plead to?
He's pleading to 3 of the vehicle equipment violations, 3 of them.
Oh, A, D, and E?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
I just figured out your code.
Yeah, Your Honor, I like to kind of create puzzles for you. It makes it fun for me. So
All right, so we're plead responsible on A, D, and E, and the others will be dismissed. All right, Mr. Campos, is that correct? That's your deal?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bear with me, I'm shuffling paper.
Okay.
All right, you're pleading responsible to equipment violations. March 23. Three different defective equipment or equipment violation tickets from March 23. You're pleading responsible to all three, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Total on those is $600. When can you pay that?
Can I have 30 days to pay it?
I can do 30. You sure you can get it done then?
Yeah.
All right, counsel, does that take care of it?
Your Honor, appreciate the interpretation.
All righty. Mr. Campos, any questions?
No, just send the payment to the 34th District Court, right, Judicial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 600. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. When?
Imperial bag.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Zach Learman on behalf of the city of Belleville.
And this is Marissa LaRue on behalf of Imperial.
Are you a lawyer?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have too many company reps trying to take care of business like this. Go ahead, counsel. What are we doing?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a failure to display a fuel tax sticker. I spoke to Marissa yesterday, and she sent me a document that is a 2026 IFT fuel tax license that was issued October or November. It looks like October of 2025. Basically, it looks like this tax sticker that was issued. They had a valid fuel license. Their tax sticker just was not properly displayed. So we're pleading this down to an impeding traffic. Long story short.
So the sticker wasn't sticky enough.
Pretty much. You tell me.
All right. Counsel, that cover it?
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
All right, $200. How much time do I need to get company money?
Travis.
End of the week. End of the week.
Okay. I didn't even realize you had somebody on with you.
Yeah, I didn't know that guy was from
I'm
Imperial either.
assuming you're gonna pay it electronically then?
I'll probably go up to the court. I'm 2 miles away.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at a Jersey
Indiana.
address on my file. All right, so I'll give you until next Friday.
Oh, I get a full week. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you two have a great day.
You
Thank
too.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Guys, see you soon. Be safe.
Darius Carter, come on up.
If I may, Judge, I excused his cover because he's going back to work and that looks like a lot of work to put that out.
All right. Yeah, that's no problem. Sir, are you going forward today without an attorney? Yes? Okay. All right, let's see what you did. You made some kind of a deal with the prosecutor? Oh, some of these aren't even scheduled for today.
They're not.
Good. Smart. No, that's great. Saves him a trip back. So let's figure out what we're doing. Oh, well, All right, so here's what we got. We got a January 8th, drove while unlicensed or improper endorsement. We've got a disobeyed stop sign from May 8th. We got a drove while unlicensed or improper endorsement from May 8th. Then we've got another no proof of insurance from May 8th. So all those are going to be dismissed, and you're going to plead to one count of no valid operator's license on person, correct? All right. Did you read your rights form today? All right. Oh, I'm holding this up. You sure you didn't read this? Do you understand your rights and the options those rights give you? I call them TV rights, right? If you watch enough TV cop shows. All right. And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge of no valid operator's license on person? Up to, which means 0 to $500 fines plus court costs, and up to 90 days in jail. Possible penalties. You understand that? I'm not putting you in jail on this. So, but I have to explain to you the possible penalties. All right, you understand that? Understanding your rights and options and the possible penalty, are you pleading guilty to this added charge freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle on January 8, 2026 in Huron Township? And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? Never had a license? Well, guess what? Secretary of State will suspend the license you never had if you're a bad enough driver. So that's what happened. So you got to get all this cleared up before you can even get a license back. Yeah. All right. So you got all that? Okay. So I'll accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss all that other stuff. And where are you working at?
Soy products.
Soy products.
American soy products.
Where's that at?
To the point out here from Mississippi, man, but it's,
Okay.
it's right down from Gibson, man. It's
Okay.
clean.
Okay. Well, you know what? That doesn't surprise me. It's close to Ann Arbor. That's where they like their soy in Ann Arbor.
Or a place called Bros in New Boston.
I know that one. Okay. You're working both jobs. Okay. But that's not for bros. The thing on your head, that's not for bros. Yeah. So which one have you had the longest? All right. How long you been there? All right. Do you have other courts you're dealing with to straighten out license problems? Are you up here permanently now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're going to get a Michigan license.
Yes, sir.
Have you started the process?
I got those tickets, man. They said I need a social security card. So I went with a social security card and I barely go try to take the test, but you say I won't be able to get them, man. So I don't know.
No. I'm not. No. You misunderstood me. What I'm saying is you don't have to have a license for Secretary of State to suspend your driving privileges. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I haven't done it today. I've had a busy day and I haven't done it yet. So you're going to get the benefit of that. I'm going to order you on this file to pay $500 fines and costs and do 4 days on the court work program because the work program is an alternative to jail. How many days a week you're working at Bros?
It's Sunday through Thursday.
You know what? I'm going to give you a really good gift. I'm not even going to make you do the time. The money or show me a valid license within 30 days. I'll pay you $500 to get your license. So you can pay me or I'll waive it if you get your license back. So what you need to do is get your butt to the Secretary of State as soon as possible. Find out what hoops you have to jump through to get your license. I'll even consider giving you more than 30 days if you come back and talk to me and show me what's got to be done and where you're at in the process. I'm not making a promise, but I'll consider it. I'll consider it. All right. So on this file, it's 500 or a valid license within 30. You got that? Welcome to Michigan.
They don't pay, man. Like only the highways, man, guys, they don't pay, man.
Now, see, you say that, and I think we play too much because I watch the way people drive on highways. Nobody follows any rules anymore. Any questions? All right, good luck. Good luck. Don't be afraid to come back and ask for time. You're welcome. Is it Mitchler? Talking to him. Is that right, Mitchler? Muchler, that's an MU. All right. Good afternoon, sir. You are going forward today without benefit of an attorney, correct? All right, and you've talked to the prosecutor and we're doing some more time, June 22? Who's that with?
That's with us.
Okay, what time?
What kind of cases?
It's a technical requirement, so I'm assuming you discuss what has to be done to clear up.
9 a.m.
All right, how about 9 a.m. on that day, Mr. Muchler? All right, Heather's going to prepare a written notice for you. We'll give you that and get you on your way.
Thanks, all right, thank you.
Got it.
What else? This one is, Washington.
Yeah. All right, I am ready on Samantha Cox.
I'm sorry.
Cox.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Your Honor, Leslie Knapp, 34696, appearing on behalf of the defendants. Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead, counsel.
Client is here today on the charge of harmless liability at the time she wishes.
Ma'am, you understand your rights and options?
Yeah.
You discussed those with counsel? Yeah, and you understand, do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. I just want to make sure you understand the possible penalties.
That is
Okay,
legal.
you understand that now that I tell you that? Okay, understanding your rights and options, understanding the possible penalty, are you pleading guilty today freely and voluntarily? Okay, son or daughter with the attendance issues. What's his name?
Your Honor, Ms. Cash has had some pretty severe health problems of her own. She did tell me that she was here earlier with another case. She mentioned she was taking her children to Disney World. And who said a vacation was not a problem?
Wait, look, Kenny, I'm so sorry. With my daughter,
With her
I had
daughter.
foreseen you last year, put me on that recording, and I said I was worried about my children missing 10 days to go to Disney for the first time. You said that shouldn't be an issue.
So they can't.
No. If you thought I gave you permission to have your kids more absence from school, you misunderstood me.
Then that's.
Because I don't excuse absences, the school excuses absences. It's not a problem for you to leave the state while you're on a delayed sentence. You're not here because you took the kids to Disney.
That was part of the missing of the days.
How many days have they missed since your last charge?
It's been, this says 39 verified.
It counts.
So I'll take 10 off for Disney.
Well, no. AM and PM. So if I picked him up for like a doctor's appointment, that's a whole day. So they do AM attendance, PM attendance. So if he missed, it says right here, if he's missed, that's 4 absences, not 1. So they are about, so technically 19 verified.
19 verified absences, 10 of which were the Disney trip.
Yes.
There's no way in hell she thought I was authorizing her to take her kids out of school.
I understand, Your Honor. I would also note that in addition to Jameson having some medical issues, which Mom has shown me proof of, requiring antibiotics and so forth, my client had to have surgery. She's going through the Oakley or Corwell breast cancer.
Good luck.
Treatment, and that has led to some issues with getting him early so she can get to doctor's appointments, things like that, because she's using schools of choice, so.
Then stop using school of choice. Romulus is a better school than no school.
I was like to say that my son did not get behind.
I don't care. I don't care if the kid's getting all A's. He's not getting the most of his education if he's not there every day. It's just simple math.
It is rough on her with her.
I imagine it is, but then she's got to make other arrangements because her kids got to be educated. So am I going to see you again next year?
No, because I didn't know that this was, I didn't know he was missing that many days. I didn't know.
Why don't you know that though, Mom? Why don't you know what his schedule is?
They never sent me any.
Mom, every school district I know has a computer program where you log in and you can see his real-time attendance issues.
I never knew he had attendance issues.
Because you're not logging in. That's my point. That's my point. They've got the technology so you can log in and see at the end of the day, you can see, did they give him credit for today or not?
Yeah, I didn't know that until after the fact.
And your tone of voice tells me you think that's somebody else's fault. It's somebody's fault. It's your fault.
It wasn't just because we were not doing anything. He had been sick. We have doctors know that they're not.
I understand that, but none of that matters. He's still got to get educated. Somehow you got to figure out how to get him the best education he can, even if he's got health problems. Because when your kid's 30 years old and he's struggling in life because he didn't get the education he could have gotten, the fact that he didn't get that education because of health problems don't make his struggles any easier. I mean, I'm not trying to beat you up, but I feel very strongly about this because what I do all day long is deal with people that don't have the options they should have had because education wasn't maximized when they had a chance.
Sir, he is getting the most education. He is thriving. He scored the highest on the testing. He's there. He's doing the work.
But he's not there every day.
He has diarrhea. You can't let doctors know.
You're going to tell me that all of his misses are because he's sick.
He has been sick. Yes, I have.
It's not, but that's not my question. She just stood there and said some of the times he's missing is because you have issues.
Mostly.
Then you two get your story together before you talk to me.
I was okay.
That means he's not in school because of mom's issues.
It's been a bad year, I think, for everybody.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, I've never dealt with your health issues, so I'm sympathetic. But the problem is, this is the second time you've been here for the same issues. Same issues. Anything before I sentence?
I said. Rough time right now. She doesn't own her own business, which she was had close to income.
What business were you in?
You told me it was for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I've been on work for 6 months.
Oh,
It's not permanently closed.
Okay.
Well, then, I didn't mean that.
Okay. I don't know what you mean refinery to me makes gasoline out of oil. Okay.
She has not worked in 6 weeks.
Okay.
But I didn't mean to lie.
I was like, well, I'll tell him that.
Okay.
No, she's open. She will.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Fines and costs are $500. Can you pay it today? Go downstairs and they'll tell you all your options.
No, I'm not mad at you. They'll get it to you downstairs. Good luck.
So it's already done.
Garner, is that yours?
I did. We have 2 minutes.
What's our next date for hearing?
In a courtroom built on justice, every decision carries weight far beyond the walls of the court. Today, the law was not only enforced, it was understood with wisdom and humanity. The judge looked beyond mistakes and recognized effort, growth, and the fight to rebuild a life. That is the power of true justice. Not just punishment, but fairness guided by compassion. The courtroom became a place where hope still mattered, where second chances were earned, and where respect for the law stood stronger than ever. Moments like these remind us why justice systems exist, to protect, guide, and give people a path forward.